Here are some of the things that you're going to do to get all grade 9s in your GCSEs. You guys love these videos, so this video is going to contain some new tips. Also, I need to preface with saying, maybe not all grade 9s, remember that this is probably unattainable for most people, especially depending on your educational background, the quality of your education, when you started revising, everything like that. These tips will help you get the best grades you possibly can. First things first, consistency is key. Consistency is so important, like above anything else. About doing 10 hours on one day a week, not about doing 2 weeks of intensive revision before the exam. It's about spreading it out across the year. If you do this, you are going to be way less stressed when it comes to exams. This leads me to say, being stressed is going to make you perform worse. You need to take the time to de-stress, especially around exam season. That is the reason it's so important that you're not revising. It becomes counterproductive at a point. Your productivity just goes like that. Only so much that your brain can take for one day, for 1 week. This is why you need to be spacing out your revision. Can you hear this? Swear. Love living in uni halls. You've got all this to come. Next point, I want to say by being consistent as well, it's basically preparing you for your A-levels. So for your A-levels, you need to be consistently revising throughout the 2 years. It's so content dense, and I know GCSE is content dense, but you have many subjects as well. Consistency will basically prepare you for the next stage of education. Manage your time effectively. Realize that your life isn't just about studying. You have other commitments. You're not effectively managing your time and planning your days. Use of your time is going to be very inefficient. For this, I would recommend using a calendar app. Especially closer to revision, you know you're going to be playing sport for 2 hours on one day. Block it in. What can you do around that? What can you do in the morning? What can you do in the evening? And make sure that you're not just going into a day and have no idea what you're doing. You need to be scheduling time to revise. You also need to be scheduling time to do other things. It's all about balance and finding that balance. Understand how your exams are structured. When you get your GCSE exam timetable, write all the exams out. You need to know what exams are coming before May half term and what are coming after so that you can appropriately structure your revision. Furthermore, it's about what's in the actual papers, to know what's on each paper so that you're revising for it correctly. Finally, the biggest mistake I made at GCSE was not having any of the course materials. I didn't have any textbooks, and then I came to revise and I had nothing to revise from. Make sure you've got them in plenty of time.